Welcome back to my channel. Today I will be doing a video on a hair update. I have not done a hair update in such a long time. So today we'll be talking about my hair, but before we do that, please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and don't forget to follow me on Instagram at @AndyMissBerry. So without further ado, let's get into the video. So if you didn't know, I had my big chop in 2017 after my mom passed away. I decided to just cut all my hair off. I completely shaved it off, just as a sign of respect for her passing. I felt like I needed a new start, and just to sort of get through the grieving and the mourning. It was a way for me to say that, okay, this is a new day, I'm taking a fresh step in life, because obviously that was a very tough time for me, but more about that on another day. So I cut my hair in 2017 completely. I cut it again in 2018 or 2019. I cut it all off again. So I have since then been trying to grow my hair back, and now this is where we are. I think a year ago I did another how I grew my hair in a year video, where my hair I think was about just below my ears. I will link that video in my description box, but that's where I come from, and now this is the next video I've done since, and my hair has grown much longer. So yeah, basically these are the things that I did to grow my hair. Number one, always have your hair in protective styles. My hair 90% of the time is either braided, cornrowed, in a wig, or in a weave. I strongly believe in protective styling because, first of all, I don't like touching my hair. I find it irritating when it's hanging loosely like it is now, but obviously I've done this hairstyle for the purpose of this video. But other than that, my hair will either be in a high bun, in a low bun if I haven't cornrowed it, or it will be in the protective styles that I've mentioned. Number two, I find that the less I manipulate my hair, the less it breaks. I don't believe in brushing and combing through your hair 24 hours a day. Hence, as I said earlier on, that I prefer to just tie it up. If I tie it up in a high bun or I tie it up in a low bun, I know that it will be out of my way and I won't have to touch it and I won't have to comb it. So the less you manipulate your hair, the better. Number three, moisturized hair has a lesser chance of breaking. So when my hair is dry and I'm lazy to moisturize it, I find that I damage it because it actually breaks off a bit. Like it literally starts cracking and it starts breaking. You know, when you're combing through your hair and there's that cracking sound, that is very bad for your hair. So I believe highly in moisturizing your hair, and that includes deep conditioning your hair to lock in the moisture. Try by all means to keep your hair moisturized, whether it's with the leave-in conditioner, and don't forget to seal it with a good hair oil. Always base your scalp with either a good hair food or a good oil to make sure also that your scalp is not dry, because a dry scalp means dry hair. Fourthly, I find that hair that is not wrapped at night when you sleep has a tendency of breaking more. So I like to keep my hair wrapped at all times when I sleep. I make sure that before I sleep, I first wrap my hair up in either a satin wrap or anything that I know will protect my hair from breaking. I also do have like a satin bonnet that I use when I sleep. So for me, that is non-negotiable. I will keep my hair wrapped like that, and it will also retain the moisture while you're sleeping. So always, always, always wrap your hair before you sleep. Number 5, I do not relax my hair often. I give it time to grow. I know that it's difficult to maintain new growth. It's very irritating, but those are the benefits then of having a protective style, because then it means you don't have to deal with trying to manage the new growth. So if it's in a protective style, I know, you know, it's out of my way. I don't have to touch it, just to moisturize it here and there. But then if you keep those protective styles on long enough, and by the time you take it off, you perhaps wash your hair, deep condition it, and then do another protective style, for example, and before you know it, it will be time for you to relax your hair again. Before I relaxed it now, I think the last time I relaxed my hair was 4 months ago. So my aim is to relax my hair 3 times a year, or even twice a year. But I do find that if I stretch my hair for too long, because the last time I relaxed before I relaxed now, I hadn't relaxed my hair for 6 months, and let me tell you, it was dry. The growth was completely unmanageable. I was struggling. Hence now I've decided that what will work for me is if I relax my hair 3 times a year. So every 4 months I'm going in for a relaxer. So while we are on the topic of relaxing your hair, it is very important to not over process your hair. So if you relax your hair yourself, be careful not to put relaxer on the parts that are already processed. You only need to apply relaxer onto the new growth only. You really don't need to put it onto the rest of your head. If you do get your hair relaxed at the salon, make sure that you tell your hairdresser to only apply the relaxer on the new growth, nowhere else. I mean, your new growth is probably going to be this much to this much, you know, and that's literally the only place where you need to apply the relaxer, because if you over process your hair, you will damage it. It will lose even more protein. It will be dry, your ends will be weak, they will break off. So do not over process your hair. And those are the things that I do to grow my hair and keep it long. I do want to mention though that my hair did have a bit of a setback, because one of the times when I was taking down my protective style, the lady that was doing it at the salon was very impatient, so she was literally ripping off some of the new growth that I got from the protective style, which then is completely, it defeats the whole purpose of doing protective styles. So just make sure that whoever's touching your hair knows how to be gentle with it, knows how to be patient with it. If they're not willing to do that, then it's better to just do your hair yourself. Then you know at least that you will have the kind of patience that you need to take down those protective styles, and just be give your hair extra TLC in order for you to be able to retain its length. So I think my next hair video will probably be a video on some of the products that I really do enjoy using, products that I feel help to keep my hair moisturized, to keep my hair healthy. So do stay tuned for that video that will be coming up soon. So thank you so much for watching this video. I do hope that you enjoyed it. So until next time, bye.